In this video, we're not going to do that much, but before we start, obviously there's been major catastrophe, shall we say?
Yeah.
Major incident in Valencia this week. The weather's just been absolutely mental. Thoughts and,
on a positive note, today's 3 days after, and they've just found a lady alive in a car.
Yeah, so the thoughts are with people that's there, that's affected, the families, etc.
Hi Bob. Hi Bob.
We are at the Marina Bar in Torretas, which is not far from Habaneros and
The Great Greek.
Thank you, Bob. Yeah, the Great Greek. We've never been here before. Helen's been for a wedding reception probably about 18, 20 years ago, sort of thing. No, not quite that many. But I've never been before. You've never been before, have you?
No, never been to this one.
It has a pool. It's one of the places in the area that has a pool. So if you buy somewhere that doesn't have access to a communal pool, you can come to places like this or places like the Oasis, and there's another one in Torretas as well. We're here too late for breakfast. Breakfast is served until 1. We got here about 1:15-ish. So novel on the menu, which Helen and Bob's ordered, are fish finger sandwiches, and I've gone for cheesy chili chips. We'll see what we'll get, see if it's any good. A lot of people rave about this place, but we don't know, we've never been. That was alright, I didn't eat all of mine. Cheesy chili chips is £7.50. The fish finger sandwiches are €5 and €2 for chips, I think.
Yeah.
That was alright, something different.
Nice fish fingers, they were proper nice chunky white cod inside, and they weren't cheapy ones.
In this pan, there's a ham joint, a gammon joint. We just did a bit of a practice for Christmas because we'll have one at Christmas. It's cooking in what we call full fat Coke. So normal Coke, not diet, not zero, you need the sugar. Cooks in there, it's got black peppercorns, it's got cloves, it's got cinnamon stick. I'm not quite sure what she's put it in. She'll cook it in that for probably a couple of hours maybe. Once it's done with that, get it out, I think she possibly takes the skin off it, but we will see how she's going to do it in a bit. We've done this before. It'll basically get covered in mustard and honey and other great stuff and put in the oven and roasted for a bit. If you've never cooked this before, it can look a little bit unnerving, not very nice. Because what happens is, as it's cooking, you'll end up with like a scum, for want of a better word, on the top.
From the Coca-Cola.
From the Coca-Cola.
More or less gone now, though.
Yeah, if you look, it's almost clear, the liquid.
I'm going to take some of that skin off as well.
There were also bay leaves in there as well. I'd said about the cloves and the cinnamon stick and the peppercorns.
Yeah, I didn't put any garlic in it. Yeah, I don't want that big lump of skin on it.
No, it's a bit flobby in it.
Yeah.
Oven's on 180. And then what Helen's going to do, she's scored the meat. We also have Coleman's English mustard, we have a bit of whole grain mustard and also some honey.
Might not look very appetising now, but it will be lovely when it's cooked.
Yes. Obviously, there's been major catastrophe, shall we say?
Yeah.
Major incident in Valencia this week. At the minute, roads have gone, buildings have gone, it's just...
You can't even drive from here. There is no way to get past Valencia at the moment. The motorway's washed away, the N332 I think it's gone as well in that part. So
AP7 I think.
Yeah,
or
AP7, A3, the roads have all gone. So
we're going to put in the description below also N332, they're giving details what roads are open, there'll be links.
That's the Facebook page run by the Guardia Civil.
Which roads are open, which are closed. I mean, this is going to be, you're now going to be watching this probably a week or so after the event. but the information is still going to be there because it's not going to be a quick thing where
It's
they're
not
going to
be a quick fix at all, no. I mean, it's completely devastating what's happened.
We were fortunate, we've not been affected by it as such, it didn't hit our area. Maddie, Helen's eldest, bizarrely the video came out the day that the weather started going south from Valencia. The video from Valencia came out when the weather started going south, well, started going wrong, bad.
Yeah, she's up near there. She's meant to be coming next weekend because it's my dad's birthday, but...
She's okay, by the way.
She's okay, yeah. I don't think she'll be able to get because the roads are just... As I said, the roads have gone. We've been shopping today because it's Saturday, and there is hardly anything on the supermarket shelves in Mercadona because the lorries can't physically get the food to restock the shelves.
Some of the big distribution centres for Mercadona are in Valencia.
Yeah. Us at the Oasis and lots of other local businesses have been collecting non-perishable food items, things like that, because there's
toiletries and things like that.
Yeah, there's a collection of things going to Valencia on Monday morning, so by the time you see this, it's too late to help him that way, so don't anybody sort of give anything.
If you do bring things to the office for things like that, we'll just give it to
Helping Hands.
Yeah,
because it's the deliveries are actually being taken to Valencia on Monday morning, I think. We've got to get to the sports centre in Torrevieja to be loaded up onto a big lorry to take to Valencia. They might have another collection later on.
Keep an eye on our social media. We'll put in how you can watch what we're up to, and we'll share anything that's of relevance. The golden colour of it.
It's shrunk a lot, hasn't it?
Yeah, I was just thinking it seems to have.
There seems to be quite a bit of water come out of it as well.
Helen decided, well, actually Francesca decided she wanted kind of like a rice dish. I was going to say paella. Yeah, I know it's not paella and it's not paella, but it's what we like, and we just chuck it all in a pan. So we've had to bring the gas burner inside, but we brought that inside in the kitchen because we can't get the pans on the hob to sit right. In here there's tomatoes. They're onions from supermarket, you tell in a bag. In there's some broccoli stems, a red pepper, and is that garlic? Baby garlics. What is the protein that's going in this? Well, a while ago, not that long since, you see there's 2 bags there. What was that? Oh, we had a mixed grill one night. That was what was left over that was cooked that people didn't eat.
Some of it's not cooked either.
And then on this side we have, when we did the mixed grill, the bits that we didn't cook because there were too many, so that if there was 5 of us and there were 6 pieces of meat, there's 6 pieces in there. So that's what we're going to have in that. And then also in the freezer was morcilla. That's what's going in this. It's going to be a right hodgepodge. There's going to be various different beans, etc. as well. In with the oil to determine whether it's level.
Looks like it probably is because it's running towards the middle and not to one side, isn't it?
You can get this from Mercadona and it's about €1, just over €1, I think, a bag.
Yeah, because we used to buy the green beans fresh and the white beans in a jar, but that's dead easy.
Yeah.
It's just a mix, and I just chuck it in, and you need to make sure you cook the white beans thoroughly though, because if you don't, the white beans, if they're not cooked properly, are actually poisonous, which we learnt.
Well, we
once.
didn't get poisoned, but
no, but you were sick. We don't like waste in this house. We always try and use up things that have not been eaten. And I don't mean take things that's got teeth marks in it and that. I'm just talking about things that didn't get eaten. Yeah.
I'll give you a good example. If you look in the fridge, we've actually got frozen gravy. Part of the problem we've got is knowing what some things are, because we found it difficult to label things in containers. If you know where we can get stuff that we can write on that'll stick to containers and stay on the containers in the freezer, let us know, drop us a comment, because that's something we always have a problem with. So sometimes there will be excess spaghetti bolognese, but you can't always tell what the difference is between the spaghetti bolognese and the curry if it's frozen, or chili con carne. If it's frozen, you can try and smell it, but you don't always get the smell because it's frozen. Sometimes you end up with a mix of spaghetti bolognese and curry. Bit of fusion, but that's all right by us. That there
is colourant.
Yeah, it's paella colourant with saffron in mixed in it. I'm also going to put some strands of saffron in too.
That's a mix of tomato with onions, isn't it?
Yeah.
The moth here actually looks like a poo, but they're not. That's just unfortunate. So Helen's mixing it all in, so that's going to break down and add flavour.
Morphea is actually blood sausage, by the way.
Yeah, the English equivalent's like black pudding.
Yeah.
But there's two types. You get one with onion and one with rice.
This one's with rice. We've got a little with onion. Sorry, we've got a little bit with rice there, which is holding its shape better. Look, but the one with onion, look, it moshes up even when you've not mixed it with anything. So this is going to have more of a brown appearance than a yellow appearance because of the morphea in it.
Sun's coming out.
Yeah.
So as well as the stuff that we've got to help people that's in Valencia, Helen's arranged with the guys at the Oasis San Luis to get acted as a drop-off point. We're not driving there. They don't want as many vehicles up there as possible. The roads still aren't sorted, but we're going to take them to a drop-off centre in Torrevieja where they're taking it up on articulated lorries.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to say a huge thank you to everyone here today. From the amount that we've raised for the raffle is €380 today alone. Overall, we have been running the raffle for the last 3 days because we've had different events going. So overall, we've raised €1,200.
Blankets, food, toiletries, cleaning stuff, non-perishable food that is. Off we go.
So this is the effort from Torrevieja. They've been collecting for 3 days now. This is the last day and they're going to take it all to Valencia tomorrow.
So that's all clothes that they're not using, so that'll go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Looked like chaos in there, but it wasn't. They were splitting stuff into toiletries, food, blankets, animal food,
cleaning products.
Yeah,
they've got the separate section for each thing, and then they're putting it all together on pallets, wrapping it, and they've got some lorries parked around the corner that they're loading it on.
Yeah, they started Saturday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think they're still collecting tomorrow.
I don't think they are. I think today's the last day here, but
yeah.
You're not going to see this till after, so it doesn't matter. They're collecting in Los Montesinos tomorrow.
Yeah,
and they're also collecting in Torremendo.
Pacheco, everywhere's doing it.
All over, yeah. I've also got nearly €1,200 that we've got from a raffle at Oasis, but they wouldn't take the money off me. I've actually got to put that into the bank account that's especially for the disaster fund, I think you'd call it, wouldn't you?
There's been 3 drop-off points in Torrevieja. This is the one that's opened the latest today.
Yeah, the other 2 closed at 1 o'clock this afternoon.
Yeah, so amount of people and amount of stuff, but you can see why.
Yeah.
Today's Wednesday. Some of you may know, if you're new to the channel, you might not know actually. Alvaro, Pretty Boy, Cheska's boyfriend, actually trained as a firefighter. He's not got a job as a firefighter yet because he needs to do some more stuff, but he's putting his experience and his training to good use right now. Today, he's up in Valencia helping with a clean-up operation, that lot. So well done for him for, helping out and where we can't. I think that's a great thing that he's doing. I don't envy that job at all because some of the scenes that we've seen are just not great. That's it from us this weekend, or this week. Hope you've enjoyed it. Before I forget, check here. I don't know if I can link it or not. We did a video that shows how to do the emergency alerts and activate them on your phone. They're not activated by default. Some people thought they were, but they're not. Keep an eye on that one. We'll put a link in the description as well so you can find it. It's only a minute long, but it could help. Drop us a comment and we'll see you in the next one. Don't forget, like, subscribe, ring that bell if you want to, and be safe.